For nearly a century, this home has quietly watched the story of Canyon City unfold. Built in 1928 by one of Canyon City's prominent businessmen and philanthropists, 920 Harrison Avenue was never intended to be just another house. It was a gathering place, a place where community leaders met, families celebrated, friendships were formed, and memories that helped shape the city were created. Walk through these halls today and you can still feel it. The craftsmanship, the character, the history. Nearly 100 years later, the structure remains strong, the architecture remains timeless, and the story continues. But every great home eventually reaches a moment when it needs a new steward. The current owners understand that. They know the finishes are dated. They know the next chapter deserves fresh ideas, modern comforts, and a new family's vision. Rather than renovate it themselves, they made a remarkable decision. They've decided to price the home to allow the next owner to update it exactly the way they want. Not someone else's dream, yours. Imagine creating the kitchen you've always wanted, luxurious bathrooms designed around your lifestyle, beautiful flooring, beautiful finishes, colors and details that reflect who you are. A complete transformation while preserving the history and soul that can never be duplicated. At this point, most people ask the same question. How do I buy a home like this and somehow get the money to renovate it? Well, that is actually one of the best parts of this story. With the Assurance Financial Renovation Loan Program, we are one of the few lenders who can combine the purchase price plus the cost of renovation in one FHA, VA, or conventional mortgage loan. You determine what you want. You choose your own licensed and insured contractor to do all the work. They provide a detailed estimate of the total cost to transform this home, and then we provide that estimate to the appraiser. And the appraiser bases the value and condition on what the home will be worth after all renovations are complete. None of the work is done prior to closing. Once you close on the transaction, your favorite contractor completes all of the work. For nearly 100 years, this remarkable home has been part of the story of Canyon City. It has welcomed families, hosted celebrations, created memories, and stood as a symbol of craftsmanship, character, and community. Today, a rare opportunity exists. Not to simply buy a house, but to become the steward of a legacy. To preserve history, to design a future. To create a home that reflects your vision while honoring everything that came before. With renovation financing, you can purchase this historic landmark, date it exactly the way you want, and build meaningful equity along the way. The previous owners have protected this home for generations. Now they are inviting someone new to continue the story. The only question remaining is, will your family be the one to write the next chapter? Take the next step today. Apply for financing, tour the home, imagine the possibilities that make this extraordinary home your own. My name is Jim Nunn. I specialize in renovation and construction lending with Assurance Financial. And I'm honored to be working with Christy Brooks, who is the local real estate expert. Call either one of us if you're interested in this home. I can help you get pre-qualified and pre-approved for the renovation loan, and Christy can show you the home and go into a lot more detail about the history and why this should be your next home. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.